Now we're going to talk about molding knives, and for our CH3 you use the TB90 system. So you have these types of molding knives that are used mostly in the side spindles, and then you have for the top block, which usually is the surface that you see, for example in panels or skirting boards or casings, etc. That's when you use these horizontal knives. And the difference here is the protrusion. So the knives here from the center of the attachment holes here to the groundest part of the knife, it's 16 millimeters for the molding knives that fits the side spindles, the TB90 blocks. And the molding knives that fits the top horizontal block in the CH3, it's only 11.5 millimeter to the groundest part of the knife. So that's important to know, because you can't mix them. So you can't put knives from the side spindles in the top block and vice versa. But usually the most important thing is that you make sure that the knives in the top block always are really, really sharp, because that's the side you're going to see when you mount the boards. Keep that in mind. You want the molding knives in the side spindles to be sharp as well, but you won't see what they're doing when you mount the board. A tongue and groove will be hidden, so you'll never see it. And in the top block in the CH3, you use these types of clamping gibs. And for the 60, 50 and 40 millimeter molding knives, you only use one gib for each knife. When you go up to the 100 or 130 mil molding knives, you use 2 gibs on each knife. And we also have a thinner gib available when you're using the 100 and 130 mil molding knives, so you can slide it into the slot in the block. Otherwise it's very, very tight, and you won't get the knife down properly. And here is our molding knife catalog. So in here you'll find a wide variety of standard molding knives, and they're assorted by type, so it's very easy to find. If you're looking for a panel, for example, you'll find those knives in a chapter on its own. And if you aren't able to find a suitable molding knife, we can also produce custom molding knives for you. And what you do then is, further back here in the catalog, you'll have a drawing. So here you can draw up the profile you wish to produce, and either scan it and send it over to us by email, info@logosol.com, or it's also possible by postage. But if you're abroad, it's probably easier to send it by email. And here you specify the machine that you have, and you make the drawing here, and then we'll get back to you with the pricing to produce them. And if you decide to go ahead, we will also get back to you with a draft. So if you want to make a small change before it's produced, we'll do that then. Also, if you visit in our website logosol.com, you'll find our molding knife configurator there. It's kind of a similar assortment, so you can find paneling, T&G in different kinds, molding knives for making skirting boards or casings or crownings, for example. And if you know the number of the molding knife, you can type that in the search field on the website, and you'll get the drawing of it straight away. So whatever's easiest for you, you'll be able to find it either on the website or in the catalog. And here we have pieces of different types of moldings that customers have sent in to us, and we have produced molding knives for them. Just a little bit fun to show what we get sent to us on a regular basis. So you can see it's a wide variety of different moldings. It's nice to be able to reproduce old types of moldings that might have been popular 100 years ago and keep the same style if you're working on a renovation of a house, for example. So keep that in mind, and we are always happy if you contact us in regards to this, and we'll do our very best to assist you. We have a starter package with molding knives that we have made for the CH3. That are these 8 pairs of molding knives and 2 pairs of clamping gibs, which allows you to attach some of these in the top block in the CH3. And with this kit you can produce roundings for decking and studs in different widths. You can also produce crownings in a few different types. You can produce a skirting board. You can produce casings. So it's a little bit of a mix to get a good start if you don't know exactly what you want to begin with. On the other side of this drawing here, you'll see the different types of moldings that you can produce, and you can also have use for that when you're setting up the machine. And we have a long experience with these types of molding knives. So if you have any questions or are unsure of any type of profile, please contact us either by phone +46 611 182 85, or send us an email at info@logosol.com and we'll get back to you. So don't hesitate to do that.